Our next presentation, some of you may not know this, but the Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival actually gives out scholarships to young folks in high school. And here to introduce our scholarship program, I'd like to introduce to the stage Bill Stepanovich, who's the president of the Nikkei Lions of San Francisco. Here, Bill.
This marks the 34th year of the Northern California Cherry Blossom Community Service Scholarship Program for graduating seniors of Japanese descent. Administered by the San Francisco Nikkei Lions Club, the Cook Program awards two $2,500 scholarships to deserving high school students going to college. The recipients have shown through their application package a high degree of empathy for the community and a willingness to spend the time extending themselves to address the needs of the community. These two students have accomplished extraordinary academic records in high school year, and in addition to their willingness to serve. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Kumiko Komori and Kayleen Lin and their families. Come on up. Let's give them a big round of applause. I'd also like to introduce to the stage Matt and Quillen, who are the festival co-chairs. I'm going to read the biographies of these talented young women, and then you're going to hear a little bit from them. First off, we have Kumiko Komori. She's a graduating senior from Lowell, San Francisco, with an unweighted grade point average of 4.0 and a weighted grade point average of 4.30. My goodness. She's the daughter of Yachio Komori of San Francisco. She has been involved in the Keystone Club for all of her years in high school, which focuses on academic success, career prep, and community service. She's been a member of the Boys and Girls Club of San Francisco since first grade and still continues in the program. She's currently the president of the Lowell Japanese Club and has been involved with the Girls Who Code program that promotes the mission to close the gender gap in technology. She was recognized as the 2022 Youth of the Year Teen Intern by the Boys and Girls Club of San Francisco, is a 2021 AP Scholar with Distinction. The list goes on and on. Her interests include painting, crocheting, embroidering, and origami. She is fluent in Japanese and is taking the second year of Korean in high school. She's taken advanced placement classes in Japanese, physics, biology, computer science, English language, composition, music theory, psychology, and calculus. My goodness, what don't you do? Ladies and gentlemen, Kumiko Komori, everybody.
Hello, my name is Kumiko Komori, and I'm currently a senior at Lowell High School. I've been attending and participating in the Cherry Blossom Festival for all of my life, and I'm very excited to see it come back after a long-waited 2 years. Although there's no parade this year, I have come with the Tenderloin Boys and Girls Club to volunteer and just help out at the festival. It's an honor and a privilege to be one of the recipients of this year's Cherry Blossom Festival Scholarship Award, and I'd like to thank my mother as well as my mentor, Winnie Fan, for helping me through the application process. And I would once again like to thank the Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival Service Scholarship Committee for giving me this opportunity as well as the scholarship. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, and thank you so much, and best of luck with your studies. All right, next we have Kayleen Lin. She's a graduating senior from Carmont High School in Belmont with an unweighted grade point average of 4.0 and a weighted grade point average of 4.3. She's considering studying journalism, education, or political science, and for the past 2 years she's been an intern for Life Moves, a summer camp for kids, and has also been a copy editor intern for the Daily Californian, which is the Cal Berkeley student campus newspaper. For the past 2 years, she's been a member of the hospitality team of Mills Peninsula Hospital. She's the editor-in-chief for a youth literary magazine called All That's Lit to Print. Love the title. Podcast managing editor for Carmont High School Broadcast Department. Assistant stage manager for Carmont High School. Co-founder and present vice president for the Carmont Tyler Diabetes Club, Type 1 Diabetes Club, and vice president of the Carmont Life Man, so long. I have to switch the page. Life Literature Club. Her awards include the 2021 Multimedia Journalist of the Year, National Scholastic Press Association, the 2022 Sequoia Award for Exceptional Commitment to Community Service and Volunteerism, and the 2021 Dean's List, Canon College. Her interests include singing soprano in the chamber choir, knitting, ceramics, being the vice president of Carmon Ceramics Club, and cooking, baking Japanese and Chinese food. Ladies and gentlemen, is that all or is there more? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Kayleen Lynn, everybody.
High school. I just want to say I'm so excited and so grateful to be here. When I heard that I was one of the recipients of the Sakura Award, I was just so ecstatic because my Japanese culture and heritage means so much to me, and I'm just so excited that I can celebrate it with you all today. Growing up Japanese American, my family has always taught me the values of humility, compassion, and empathy, and those are all values that I try to emulate every day of my life. Whether there's a podcast for the high school journalism program or telling stories on the stage with people behind, I always hope to act in a way that aligns with my family's values and my culture's values. So I just want to say a huge thank you to the Cherry Blossom Festival for this amazing opportunity. Thank you to my parents, my family, my brother, my pet cat, and then also a huge thank you to all my teachers for mentoring me in all of my hobbies and projects. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kayleen, and congratulations and best of luck with your studies. I'd like to bring to the stage our festival co-chairs, Matt and Quillen, who have something to present to you. Time for a photo opportunity. All right, one last round of applause for our scholarship winners. Let's go to Lee. All right. Okay, folks, our next performance is going to start at 3 o'clock. So we're going to take a short little break while we prepare. But I guarantee you that this next performance, which is our last final performance, is going to be the most colorful and possibly the most, vibrant and energetic you might see all day. I will introduce them in a little bit, in about maybe 10 minutes or so, but you're going to get a nice little short break. I encourage you to visit our food booths down on Webster Street. I encourage you to visit our exhibitions in the malls. I actually have a correction really quickly. Earlier I said that there was Ikebana and Bonsai in the East Mall. That's incorrect. That was last weekend. So no longer are we doing that. And also, there's no more Sword Club in the West Mall. Instead, we're having an exhibition on Karuta, which is a Japanese card game. So I encourage you to check that out as well. All right. During our commercial break here, we're going to make some announcements and have some folks come up to the stage and talk a little bit about what they do. I'd like to bring up to the stage Yuki Nishimura, who's part of the festival planning committee. She's going to come up and talk a little bit about what she does, and make some announcements here. So thank you, Yuki.
Thank you, Ryan. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the 55th Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival. How are all of you doing? All right. It's the energy we need. My name is Yuki Nishimura, and I really don't know what I need to say, but I am the Executive Committee Secretary, and I guess it's kind of hard to explain my role, so I'll explain why I'm doing this. I've never in my life really wanted to preserve something so badly. It was like a moment for me when I realized this is so important. This festival is everything to me. And in that moment I realized that I wanted to put my time towards this. I'll do anything. I'll make parking permits. I will speak with vendors late into the night. I will be up until, 2 a.m. talking with these lovely co-chairs over here who work every single day to make this festival happen. And I think that's when I realized that this has become a part of my life. And if that is something you're interested in, trying to find something that you're passionate about, then I highly recommend that you try volunteering with us, that maybe you try joining our committee, and really trying to think about how can you give back to the community as well. Because it has given me a sense of purpose in my life. So, with that said, thank you so much. I appreciate it. ありがとうございました。
Thank you so much, Yuki. And now I'd like to bring to the stage Bradley Menda, who was in charge of the food booths and the food vendors. So come on up here, Bradley, and talk to us about what you do.
Hi everybody, my name is Bradley Menda, and like my host said, I am in charge of the food booths, or part of the food booths. So if you've been down Webster Street or haven't been down Webster Street yet, I highly recommend all the food that is out there. One unique thing about our festival and the food booth are that our vendors are all non-profit community organizations. So everything that you eat, all the great food that we serve, you are not only getting great food to eat, but you're also benefiting the local community. And that is one of the main reasons why I volunteer and help with the food booth area, because it's a great opportunity to support the community that is around us and all these local great non-profit groups. So if you're interested in food, if you're interested in giving back to the community, please, I recommend that you help and volunteer with the festival. We're always looking for more people to help. And I hope you have a great festival, and that's about it. Okay, so thanks everybody. I hope you have a great festival.
Thank you, Bradley. Folks, the Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival is one of the biggest cherry blossom festivals in America, one of the biggest festivals of Asian culture in America. Routinely we draw hundreds of thousands of people to this festival every year. There's so much work that gets put into this festival, with coordinating all of the booths and all of the food and all of the exhibits and all of the performances, and in years past, of course, the parade as well. And this is a job that, it runs on elbow grease and Google Docs. So, folks, if you were to guess how much these wonderful people get paid to do this incredible festival every year, how much would you think? $0, folks. This whole festival is entirely volunteer run. Every single person who is involved with this festival, from the top all the way down, is all volunteers. That's right. Yeah, let's give them a round of applause for the hard work they've done. My God. It's incredible. It really is. It really is. We couldn't have done it without them. We couldn't have done it without you. And of course, we couldn't have done it without our sponsors. So, folks, we want to thank a few of our sponsors while we have you here before our next performance.